Okay, North Tahoe Lakers on our COVID-19 learning assignment as we're just beginning and rolling out. What are we going to do over at least the next 3 weeks in physics and engineering classes? This video is just going to serve to give you an idea of what to expect and some resources that you should check out. So first of all, obviously, strange historic times. There's going to be some flux, there's going to be some change. We're not quite sure exactly how this is going to work or whether the methods that we try are going to work, but we're going to make a try. We're going to make an effort at it. So a couple things. First of all, I want to call out is our Google Classroom for each one of the classes is going to be vital. That's where I'm going to post things on a daily basis. That's where I'm going to be checking for you to return in your reflections and take some sort of attendance, and also then to give you an idea of how we're scoring, how we're keeping track of our grades and our learning progress. Google Classroom is going to be paramount, so check your Google Classroom every single day. What are we going to be working on? Obviously, in the physics classes, we can't be working on experiments. Engineering, you don't have the robotics or the PCs at home. IED, you don't have 3D printers and things like that at home. So mostly what we're going to be working on in the coming 3 weeks rather, are going to be level 1 or aspect 1 and aspect 2 levels of learning. So it might be a little bit discontinuous. In other words, because we can't do aspect 3 or aspect 4 without the lab equipment, without the 3D printers, or without the robotics, we may begin one unit, get ourselves up to and document up to level 2, aspect 2, and then we may pause on that unit and then start the beginnings of yet another unit. And then when we come back to meet together as a class, we'll have this portfolio of introductory work, and we can go back and remind ourselves of those lower levels, those aspect 1 and 2s that we needed to do to go forward. So it will be a little bit discontinuous in this case. What are we going to be doing? Well, we are going to be taking some role in one regard, and typically it's going to be with check-ins on the daily assignments, and you'll get a feel for how that rolls out. But I'm planning on having office hours and Google Meet sessions. And again, Classroom will tell you how to access those and when to access those. And I'm going to make an effort to record the Google Meet sessions. So if you're unable to meet it, ask it, or unable to meet there, and students have common questions, that might be something that you can check out. You can always email me. I'll be checking my email like a fiend over these few weeks, and I'll get back to you as quickly as I can. Resources then that we'll need moving forward for this. AP and physics, you need to have your textbook. I asked people in the week leading up to this to make sure that you have it at home. Hopefully that you have it. If you don't have it, we have 2 days, tomorrow, Wednesday, and Thursday from 9 to 2 for you to come on campus and to get materials to go into your classroom. If you left your Google Class or your textbook in this classroom, I'll put it out for you, so when you come in and get resources for other classes as well, you can pick that textbook up. You could expect, there's definitely going to be some guided readings associated with that. IED and POE, right, our engineering classes. What you'll need is you will need your mypltw.org login. I have all of those, so if you don't know it, email me and I'll get that to you so that you don't get yourself left behind by not being able to log on to myPLTW. Your first assignment is going to be posted on the Classroom with this, and I promise you it's going to be the only assignment, but I'm going to actually have you look at an article about the coronavirus, and we're going to take a little idea of just to remind ourselves what we're doing, why we're doing it, and why it's so important. But I promise you're going to be so inundated from every outlet about the coronavirus. We're going to dig into physics and engineering right after that. And if you have any questions for me about the virus, about what that means for school and education, you can feel free to ask me those questions, but I'm certainly not, after this first assignment, going to be assigning you coronavirus this, coronavirus that. Right? We're going to be working forward and trying to learn our materials. Again, any questions? Email is the first route. Keep checking your Google Classroom. I hope to hear from you soon.